Welcome back to Ghetto Garage. This week, we're fixing my wrecked F-150. You guys are probably curious on how the hell I even wrecked that ugly thing. Well, I'm gonna show you. I got Hot Wheels. This is the new project. You see it? You see it? Huh? Looks good for my house. Wait, listen up, dude. Ghetto Garage about to come on. I am a shade tree mechanic. Do not do what I do, and if you do what I do not go to the comments telling me I'm an idiot. I already know. Enjoy the video. So I'm sitting there. This is me at the stop sign. I'm trying to go left, right? Okay. Say this car's going. He's just gone. These cars are not up here yet. I got my turn signal on. This car's got its turn signal on. He's coming my way, right? So as he's turning, I pull out. Then all of a sudden, this Volkswagen Beetle comes out and right in the front of my truck. That's exactly how my wreck happened. Now that you've seen that, I'll throw up some pictures of what the damn thing looked like. We're picking up from after we put the frame rail in. The guy at my work, he helped me out pulling the frame. And then I cut out the old frame rail. I bought a used frame rail. I cleaned it up, test fitted it, got it in there, called him, and he came over and welded the thing up for me. So that's where we're at with it right now. We're going to head to the shop, paint all my stuff, and I guess we'll go from there. All the crapo aftermarket parts are all in the booth. I'm in here wiping them down right now. Getting them all ready to paint. Wiping them down with some H2O. And some water cleaner. I know it sounds like the same thing, but they're a little different. We combine them. Alcohol and water is what I meant. Damn it. We get all this shit wiped down and we'll start spraying. The body work in this hood really whooped my ass, but you know what? It's in here and it's finally ready. I'm ready to see some color on this big old hood. I got some bumper ends, door handle's raw. The front filler piece for the headlight, I had to repair it, a new crapo fender, and a new wheel molding. That's all we got in here. If you ever paint anything that's raw plastic, you got to put some kind of adhesion promoter on it or your paint is not going to stick. It doesn't need to be doused in it, just have some on it. Make sure you get your edges. That's where paint's going to peel at, is your edges. Got some sealer in my gun. I'm going to get my tripod, set it up, and we'll start sealing. The sealer needs to flash off before you start basting it with the water-based or waterborne paint. So let it sit for a minute. We'll come in with some base, start basting her out. Check that cowl hood out. Can't wait to put it on. I'm happy with that flashing level, so we'll start basing this stuff out. Got 2 coats on everything in here. I don't think it's covered. It may take 2 more. Black usually does not cover very well. We do have some, oh, that's a chip. So we do have some little dirt spots that if I want to sand them out, I can. Or I can leave them. There's one there. Leave them and buff them later. Because I'm sure the hood's going to be buffed. It's a big ass hood. Monster. Let me get the light and we'll see if anything is covered or see what it looks like in the dark with the light on it. With the light on it, you can see the splotchiness when the panel's dry. Right now it's still wet. Right there, honestly, it may be covered in some spots. Some things may be covered. Back here it looks splotchy. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. See the little splotchiness? That means it ain't covered. I'd say 1 more coat on probably all this stuff and possibly 2 more on the hood. So the bigger area, you just got, you know, you're not getting as much on it unless you're just hammering it. Like as much as you're going over a little piece like this, I guess you'd get more on it. I don't know. Don't take my advice too serious. That thing ain't covered. I can see the splotchiness. In my experience, I can get that door handle covered a lot faster than I can get that hood covered just because how small it is. That kind of makes any sense. Yeah. Couple more coats. I'd say 2 more on everything and it'll probably be good to go. And decide if I'm going to sand this spot out or not. I'm going to get her done one way or another. Hopefully we can get in here tomorrow, build the damn thing, and have her back together. Check it out. Everything is finally covered. 2 more coats, like I said, and a control coat. We're good to go with some clear. Let this stuff flash off for about a minute or 2. Alright, that's long enough. Let's put some clear on it, damn it. Well, I don't know if I recorded the first coat, but we'll definitely get the second coat down. This stuff looks slicker as snot, doesn't it? Holy crap. Got some dirt in it, you know, that's expected. It happens. We gotta put one more coat on everything. I'm not gonna record this stuff again. You guys see me do it. I guess I didn't hit record on the damn hood. That was the part I was excited about. Not all this junk. But hey, it's all gotta get painted, right? It all looks great. Gotta wait a couple minutes, wait for this stuff to get tacky. Well, hell, it's ready. It's ready, damn it. Back in the truck, baby. We got 2 coats slicked out on that hood. I'm gonna make a decision in the morning if I want to sand it down and put 2 more coats on, or put it on and wet sand and buff it. I'm kind of leaning towards wet sand and buffing it because, you know, this is just my everyday driver. It's not no show truck. It's not no pristine, perfect, original, all perfect truck. It's just my work truck that I drive to work every day and haul crap with. There's literally boxes in it right now. You know what I mean? Probably gonna put the damn thing on and fuck with or mess with adjusting on it for a while. I'm sure it's got a lot of adjustments on it. Waller out the holes. We'll make a decision in the morning. Here she is, my 2015 F-150. Now this thing got hit. The headlight is broken. The fender's got some cracks in it on both sides. The frame rail has already been replaced. I did that at work. I cut it off, or first we put it on the rack, did some pulls over, pulled it over, cut it off, put the replacement in. Guy at work came in and welded it for me. He's the certified welder at the shop. Front bumper has been swapped out already, missing some pieces, got put on. The shutter assembly and grill's out, and we have a hood for it. I probably should have filmed everything. Looking back at it, I really wish I did, when it was wrecked and all that stuff, and put the front bumper on and taking the front bumper off. I'm sorry, you guys, I didn't film all that stuff, but we can start filming now where I picked up from, and that is putting the fender on. We gotta swap the fender on, take the flare and filler piece off the other side, put the shutter assembly back in, put the headlight back in, put the bumper pieces on, and a hood. We gotta swap the hood out on it. It's not a lot. This isn't a big gnarly hit. It's just a little fender bender. That's all we got to do here. The majority of it was that frame rail, and that was pretty straightforward, of just cutting the frame rail out, fitting the new one in, put the bumper on, test fitting it, and having somebody weld it for you. That's all you got to do. I mean, come on. Got her all pulled in. It's time to start dismantling. Get this headlight out of here, get the fender off of it. I think that's all we gotta take off for right now. Then we gotta get my emblem off, my sensor, a little flappy guy down there, and we'll start putting her back together. I can't wait to put that hood on, it's gonna look sweet. The only thing holding my headlight on is this 10mm. And that one there, but you know, got some duct tape going on. Not really wanting to spend $700 for a used headlight, if you know what I mean. LEDs are not cheap. Damn battery. Bro, really? I don't see nothing wrong. Yeah, look a different way. There's a bolt up underneath this cowl panel. It's gonna be a little bit of a challenge to get to this old deteriorating cowl panel. So it's gonna be interesting to get that bolt out. Just pried it back a little bit and I got my impact in there. Now there's gonna be some bolts on the bottom here. Yeah, 2 10s. Damn battery's falling out. There's probably gonna be another bolt either behind this fender liner. I know there's gonna be one up here, but we may have to do something to get into that fender liner. Don't really want to take the fender liner out, but if I have to, I guess we'll have to, huh? You can always open your door and check. You can't really see. Yeah, there's a stud there, so the bolt's gonna be on the other side, from what I can tell. And then there's this little guy there, and I think that is actually an 8mm. That's not a 10. Sometimes you gotta go this way. I got the extension on, so that ain't gonna work. I think I'm gonna have to use my 7, or my side ratchet, I was trying to say. It's actually a 7 is what I was gonna say, but you know, words confused me. Sure did. I believe there's just the one more bolt in the fender liner on the back side. So I'll work it out with my hair. Freaking look sexy, don't I? Cut this zip tie and I believe we'll be able to get the liner out. Oh my goodness. There's a little bolt and a hole. See my light here. Right there. It's a little 10mm. Get in there. Got it. This fender is glued on right here, so we're gonna have to do some prying on it to get it to want to come loose. Some wiggling. It's coming slowly. Good old aluminum, huh? Tin can. Now you can unplug your sensor. There you go. Now that you got the fender flipped over and get all this stuff out. Well, that only took forever. Lord. We need to put some glue on this here. And I guess put the new fender on. That's where we're at. Got the fender all buttoned up. I think we'll move on to the passenger side, get this flare off and this bumper piece off because we got to get behind there for the shutters to go back on. Let's do it next. I do need to remove this bumper stay because there is a vent behind this bumper stay for air, I guess, airflow. I got them right here. I got to figure out how they go on. Both sides are broken, so we'll dive into that mess now. Well, it turns out I bought two right side ones. That's nice. So I'm gonna send back this one and put that one in on the other side. No, I think this is for this side. I don't have one for the other side. No, I was wrong. These are both left hands for the drivers. And this one doesn't even say f-150. I could have swore I bought one for passenger side. We'll get that one sent back and order the right one. Let's go ahead and put the shutters back in. I think that's where I'm at. Guess I'll go ahead and slap this side back together until those pieces come. Just wait it out. The next thing we gotta do is I'm gonna get my bumper ends, put those on. Actually, I think I'm gonna do those first because I need to be able to get on both sides of them. And I may have to end up pulling that headlight out. So we'll see. Let's go, I guess go up, grab my stuff and we'll slap them on. This door handle here ended up peeling on me. These door handles were originally chrome and I decided to paint them. Well, this one ended up peeling. And I had to buy the entire door assembly just to get this one handle. Get it in there. Oh, nice. I got door handle again. It's not popped in all the way right there. I guess I'm being too picky. It's on. Beautimus. Beat the crap out of it. You see how this side goes in. Put this perfect original headlight back in. Nothing wrong with it. Can't even tell it's broken. With this headlight being broken, we have just enough on here to keep the bumper stay on and the headlight doesn't move. This little vent back here though, it does kind of move. So I don't know if we could come up with, oh, I can put a bolt right there actually. We come up with something. This is the perfect time to do some trimming. Beans, I have nothing here to bolt to. I'm gonna try to lop off this whole corner. Got this side all situated. I ended up putting a little hole in this air vent and zip tying it to the bumper. We'll cut that zip tie off, and that got that, pulled it back further. We got plenty of clearance right there now. I don't know if my tow hook is bent or what, but the bumper looks funky on the tow hooks. So may have to address that here in a minute. When the bumper ends are on, you can see it real good. Let's slap my bumper ends on and see how bad everything fits. Take a step back and look at it on the bumper. Just them tow hooks, man. You can see more of the rubber behind it too. It's like that bumper needs to go up on this side. I'll slap the flare on and that's about all we got left. I think we messed that bumper though before I call it quits. Shnikes. Not too bad for some crap old parts. Final piece. Yep, she's good. That bumper, I think that frame rail needed to go up a little more. That's the reason why you set up a measure on a frame rack. This one, we just eyeballed it. Should have measured it, because that wouldn't have happened if we measured it. I pushed this side all the way up, and that's as high as it'll go. This side can still go way up. So there's something going on. And if you look underneath, I can get underneath here. From the frame to the radiator support, I put my whole hand in here and it gets stuck on like my middle of my palm. On this side, stick my hand in here. Oh, right here. Right here. Put my hand in here and it gets stuck on my knuckles. So that's just proof that yeah, my knuckle's stuck right now. Proof that it needs to go up. So I don't know. Maybe we should sit it on the frame rack and upwards. Maybe. I don't know. Am I gonna worry about it too much? Nah, not really. This is saved me some money on an insurance job that I wrecked my truck. Did it myself. Saved some money. I just gotta deal with a crooked looking tow hook, or I can fix it. Probably gonna leave it though. That's just the way it is. My fender gap to this side of the door, not good. Look at that. That's the joy of aftermarket parts. I'm gonna try to use a spoon or something maybe. I think that glue set up too fast. Probably should have cut some of it off so the fender could go in more, because right now it's on the glue. It's one of them things. All we got left now is to swap the hood out. I'm gonna clean up all my tools, throw away all my old parts. And my kids do these little things right there in one of my parts boxes. It's funny. All right, let's clean this shit up. Let's check it out outside in the sunlight. Walking up on it, it looks great. I don't think a lot of people are gonna notice some tow hooks unless you're far away from it. Paint looks awesome. The truck looks amazing. The hood's gonna look 100 times better. See the delamination of the shiny towards starting to sun fade a little bit. Man, I'm ready to get that hood on. That fender adjustment though, we gotta try to tweak that a little more. I ain't digging that. It's bulging out. She's a bulgy one. You guys ready to see the final piece to the F-150? Huh? It's kind of like we're on Pimp My Ride right now. We're gonna open the garage door, except it's backwards because the truck is inside and exhibit is in here. So I mean, it's kind of, I guess it's not really Pimp My Ride. It's more like yellow garage. Well, here goes nothing then. Oh yeah, isn't that sexy? Man, this is a lot of work to get that hood straight. I'll throw the blocking process that I did film at the end of this video so you guys can watch it if you want. If you don't, that's fine. I got a little bit of a gap over here. The hood needs to come over a little bit more. See on this side, it's a little bit thicker or smaller than this side. The hood has got some imperfections. This doesn't really line up the greatest here. My latch needs to go up because it's almost touching the grill. And the paintwork is not perfect. Go figure. My gun dripped as I was clearing, but that can be blocked out. There's some dirt in it. I'm mainly worried about that spot there and then whatever big dirt nibs I can find. So looking at it, it actually doesn't look too bad. It's just got a couple of spots that need to be addressed. It's got so much metallic in it too that you can't really see the dirt. I'm sure you can find it if you go looking for it. But doesn't that hood look slick? Golly. Don't mind the hand-sized gap over here, you know what I mean? We'll fix that later. Look at the cowl panel. It's starting to rip. Good God.
Elijah was a wooden Indian standing over by the door. Fell in love with a Choctaw maid over in a Georgia store. Elijah.
Let me turn the lights on so you guys can make it look even more better. Even more better, yeah. Well, it's kind of bright outside, but look at the orange. I love those lights. I'm so glad that I put the broken one back in there. You can't really tell it's broke. Now, standing from here, can you see that little orange reflector is gone and the whole bottom of this light is duct tape? Because I sure can't. Yeah, I know, I'm special. Got a duct taped headlight. I don't care. You know, it saved me $700, didn't it? A little duct tape can go a long way. Anyways, that's it on the truck. The truck is done. Now, I do want to do some things on. This truck's going to be on the channel later on as I get the money to do videos with it. I want to put a 12-inch stereo in it on screen. I want to lift it on about a 6-inch lift. Now, granted, this stuff's going to take time. You're talking about $1,500 to $1,600 right there on just that stuff. So it's not going to be anytime soon, so don't expect it soon. You know what I mean? It's going to be a while. And the truck is not the main thing on my channel. It's my daily driver. The main thing right now is getting the wagon done and the blue truck, the motor put back in it. Better time to close the video out than in the truck. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the rebuild, please hit like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. And keep coming back to me, keep watching, keep liking, subscribing, all that good stuff. I've done repeated myself twice now. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out. If you want to see the blocking, I guess you can watch the last couple seconds, couple minutes. I don't know how long it is yet. I haven't edited it. Feel free to watch it. Got this thing for a whopping $480. It is a direct mold of Cervini's hood. Now, granted, it needs some love. It's got some pitting marks, some voids along the sides, you know, all that good stuff. And it's got some lumps. We're going to guide coat it, block it, probably do some body filling, some priming, and then fit it on the truck, and then we'll send it off to paint. I'm the guy that's going to paint it too, sadly. It's a big-ass hood. So far, it's honestly not too bad. Like the front parts here, well, no, that needs to be sanded. But through here is all fine. On this side of the cowl, it all feels pretty good along there. Maybe some questionable things there. I'm not sure what's need to be sanded, I think. But the front of the hood, I think we just did a good thick primer on it. Be fine, but up in there's a low spot there. So it's, as of right now, I can fill that spot there. We may end up smearing the middle of this hood. Pretty good pass on it. Not sure about the back yet. I can't get around it. I'm gonna continue blocking this and block the front. Then we'll try to block that back part there. Kind of funny where all the spots are at. It's here, and it's all across the middle of the hood. It's like all across the same chute. And then there's two low spots in the back. I'm debating if I want to smear this entire cowl. So I'm saying it now. Give her one little rub right here. Give her a live rub. The up here doesn't feel too bad. I don't really feel anything. Then I feel that spot there, and then this spot here. Yeah, hell, I guess we'll mix up you can see the lows right there, shiny spots. Mix up a healthy dosage of body filler here. Skim the whole cowl, skim there and there if I have enough, but mainly focus on the middle for right now. Damn, that's a lot of body filler, isn't it? Yep, it sure is. I'm not blocking that by hand. You got me messed up if you think I'm going to. Well, the next day here, we slowed down at work. I got some time to kill, so I'm gonna take it in, use the air file at work for a couple hours, see if I can get her pretty straight, and we'll give her a good priming.